Greetings, my excellent friends. It is Tuesday, June 20th, 2023, here in beautiful, sunny, humid Tokyo, Japan. You got the Hobby Drifter here, back once again with another video. Again, sorry about the delay on this one, been a little bit under the weather as of late, but I did just get back from seeing the most recent Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, the sequel to Into the Spider-Verse, and it was absolutely amazing. It was even better than I had hoped it would be. It was better than I expected it to be, and considering we got the movie here in Japan several weeks after it was released in places like Europe and North America. I guess that is kind of saying something, because I've spent the last 2 weeks hearing from friends just how incredible it is, and it was a tremendous movie, and I cannot wait for the sequel. Something I appreciated about the film with my wife, and she commented about how, like, even though there was obviously like a lot of in stuff in the background, the story itself was very easy to follow, which was good to hear, because it was 2.5 hours long, and I didn't want to torture my wife with nerd stuff. But as some of you may know, one of the cool things about seeing a movie in a Japanese theater is that there is a lot of merch available for big movies. For the most part, every movie that comes out at least gets a theatrical pamphlet, which is like a little magazine thing, like a souvenir dealing. But for big movies, there's a big chunk of stuff, and I didn't buy nearly all of it, but I did get quite a bit of stuff. So the theaters that I always like to go to is 109 Cinemas. They have a really nice IMAX screen, very convenient location. It's in a nice shopping mall right on the edge of Tokyo. And this is where I go to see pretty much any movie that I watch now. And it has been a while. I say now, I have not seen a movie since I think it was May of 2021, which was the Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0, and that itself was also the first movie I'd seen in a while. So it's been a while, actually, since I've seen a movie, and I realized that just sitting in a chair for 2.5 hours is not really something that I'm that into anymore. But I'm definitely looking forward to the sequel. So what did I get? What's in the bag? What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Well, the first thing that's in the bag is what they call chirashi, and it's a little promotional flyer. Again, these are free. They give them out at the theater, and they're just upcoming advertising for movies that are coming out in the future. This is for Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, which, man, I complained about 2 weeks for Spider-Verse, but yeah, this opened a couple of weeks ago in the States, and it doesn't open here until August. So yeah, Transformers movies can be really hit or miss on their release dates here. The first one came out similarly. It came out early summer in the U.S. and was then released months later in Japan. The sequel, Revenge of the Fallen, actually opened here like a day or two before it came out in the States. think 3 was similar. I think 3 came out like a day or two before, and I haven't seen any of the other ones in the theater, so I don't really know. I know Bumblebee came out here way later. So yeah. So anyway, on to Spider-Man stuff. Check this out. This was cool. This is like a clear file, a little folder for your documents. Obviously, that's the artwork from Todd McFarlane of Spider-Man. Interesting that they chose this old issue of Marvel Age instead of the actual Spider-Man 1 from McFarlane. And then back is a bunch of stuff from the Spider-Verse movie, Spider-Man 2099, and just regular Spider-Man. I'm gonna use this. This is gonna be functional. I'm gonna keep like work documents in this. I got a nice corporate-y job now, and I always try to blow it by doing some overtly nerd thing. Now that no one can really stop me. But I love Todd McFarlane's art. He was like the king when I started reading comics in like 1992. So like when I think of Spider-Man, I always think of either Todd McFarlane or Mark Bagley. With of course love for John Romita Sr., whose work I became very well acquainted with through back issues early in my comic book collecting fandom. And of course, he is no longer with us, which is, of course, very sad. I mentioned the programs. These have gotten more intricate over the last, I'd say, 10 years or so. They used to just be like a little magazine type thing. Now they're, some of them have the square bound covers. This one is absolutely beautiful. It's got like interviews with the creators, just a ton of artwork in here. I wonder if this character is going to get a little bit of an arc in the sequel, because I mean, like, there was merch made of her and everything, and didn't really do much of anything. But yeah, it's got just a ton of artwork, concept stuff, interviews with the creators, and then a bunch of production art, just gorgeous artwork in here. This thing was 1,100 yen. And also a sticker sheet similar to the program for the first Spider-Verse movie, which I picked up secondhand a couple of years ago, and also included a sticker sheet. So this was 1,100 yen, so I think that works out to about $9 US. I have a really big collection of these programs. I'm gonna move the camera down a little bit here. I have a really large collection of these programs, mostly for comic book movies. Like, I've got all of the Sony Spider-Man ones. I've got, I think I've got all 4 of the, how do I classify them? I've got Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. The 4 Christopher Reeve Superman movies. Just a ton of these things. And they used to be, like everything else, they used to be much easier to collect for, because they would show up at secondhand bookstores. They were almost always like 100 yen each, and they look cool. They've got the artwork. Usually it's poster artwork on the cover, especially for the older stuff. in a nice size. There's obviously they're all in Japanese, but they're just nice little souvenir keepsakes. And I've got, I don't know, couple hundred of them. And just sometime over the last 5-ish years, they just stopped showing up in secondhand stores. And I don't know if that's because collecting them has become popular. I don't know if it's just the stores don't feel like carrying these anymore because they're not profitable. I have no idea, but it used to be part of my book off routine would be to go in and spend 5 minutes or so flipping through dozens and dozens of these things to see if there's anything I really wanted. And I've got all the Star Wars movies. I've got one I just picked up recently was the Beast Wars 2, Beast Wars 2nd program. So that's just another one of my collecting / hoarding things. It's becoming more difficult to enjoy as the years go on. On to the fun stuff, right? On to the other stuff, the good stuff. Also grabbed a set of enamel pins. Love enamel pins. This, of course, is Spider-Man with the Thwip pin. I'm probably gonna get. I'll probably wear this on one of those rare occasions where I'm in a suit. This I could see this becoming something I wear versus something just for my pin board. But yeah, it's brand new. Looks like the MSRP there, 935 yen after tax, which $8, which is a bit on the pricey side for 1.5 pins, but okay. Wish they had done a Gwen as well. There isn't one, by the way. Whenever you buy one of these programs, usually there's something in the back that shows all of the merch that's available. And yeah, this was the only lapel pin for this movie. But as you may know, there was another Spider-Man movie that came out fairly recently. I don't know if it was 2021 or 2022. I kind of forgot what time is during the pandemic. But it was Spider-Man No Way Home. And there was a lot of that merch, like the leftover merch for that, on sale at the theater as well. So I picked up this set of 3 pins, and it's Peter 1, Peter 2, and Peter 3. This set was this set cost 1,705 yen, which $14-ish. I went from having almost no Spider-Man pins to having like over a dozen in the space of like a couple of months. I just picked up the 7-Eleven Ichiban Kuji lapel pin set. Actually, those are probably too big to be called lapel pin. Enamel pin set a few months ago. So my little pin board is filling up quickly. But yeah, so that's it. That's what I picked up from the theater. I got this amazing program. We got this nice clear file. The advertisement for Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, Spider-Man pin set, and Spider-Man pin with Thwip. All told, it was something like 4,200 yen for all this merch, in addition to the movie ticket, which I don't know how much that cost. My wife took care of that. She's got a membership, so she got us the nice executive seats, which is a very comfortable way to watch a movie. And highly recommended. Much like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Fantastic, fantastic movie. I would probably, if it's not my favorite Spider-Man movie of all time, it's definitely in the top three. It's absolutely fantastic, and I had a wonderful time at a movie theater, which is something that has been a long time in coming. So anyway, that's about all from me for today. Thanks everybody. Sorry about my voice. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and remember, take care and happy hobbying.